Rob Tarr here, Editor-in-Chief of Journal of Neurointerventional Surgery. I'm based in Cleveland at University Hospital's Case Medical Center.
Matthew Kiernan, the Editor-in-Chief of Journal of Neurology, Neurosurgery and Psychiatry. I'm the Bushell Chair of Neurology at Sydney University and Royal Prince Alfred Hospital. So perhaps, Rob, you could give us a bit of a background of your thoughts about JNNP.
Well, I think JNNP is huge. I mean, a huge impact factor, 5.5. I think it covers the breadth of neurosciences. JNNP's been around for a while, and I like the idea of bringing back sort of historical landmark articles and looking retrospectively and prospectively how those articles have impacted the field. I think that's fantastic.
Well, I think similarly, the Journal of Neurointerventional Surgery is really the trailblazer in the field, and it's really on the crest of a wave, thinking about all of the studies that are coming out now in terms of intervention. And I think it's been really interesting reading particularly the editorials that your team have put out, covering the studies and putting them into perspective for neuroscientists and neurologists around the world in terms of how to make these changes to their practice to help their patients.
Yeah, I think the recent trials that have sort of validated endovascular therapy of stroke as far as reducing mortality and improving patient outcome is just tremendously exciting for our field. I think we have work to do. The editors had put together commentary looking at a roadmap for future trials to better define systems of care, how we're going to triage and transport patients, and how they're going to be dispersed at least in the U.S. system, and then certainly we need to look globally as well.
And I think both the Journal of Neurointerventional Surgery and JNNP are really focused on trying to get quick decisions for authors who submit their manuscripts. We try and reach a decision within two weeks. We get the revisions done quickly, and we're publishing now from the date of submission to the publication is a very short period, and giving a great sort of service to the authors and really helping global reach of the journals.
Yeah, I think that's extremely important. The production team at BMJ is fantastic. Time from acceptance to online publication is less than 2 weeks.
And we're sort of backing that up through social media with our Facebook pages.
You guys do a great job with that.
Tweeting, and also the podcasts which are running through with each issue of the journal, which is now for JNIS and JNNP on a monthly basis. I think we've also been able to try and focus on the articles that are important for both patients and also clinicians. So we have editor's choice and patient's choice, and I think this is a way of making the manuscripts freely available from the websites and both JNIS and JNNP.
Yeah, I agree.
I think looking towards the future, I think a great strength for JNIS and JNNP is the linkage through the British Medical Journal and also our companion journal, Practical Neurology. And I think now we're covering both the interventionists, the neurologists, the neurosurgeons, the psychiatrists, and we're showing the combined strength of our journals, but also messages from one field really have resonance in another field. And I think lots of the treatments now are coming together for clinical neuroscientists as opposed to the smaller subspecialty groups. And I think that our group of journals is really the only ones who cover the board.
I think you're absolutely right. Matthew, thanks for your kind words. I think our two journals, JNIS and JNNP, have a fantastic partnership. And for those of you out there, we look forward to receiving manuscripts from you.